Hello everyone, welcome to the broadcast. We are already jumping into our second best of 3 of the day. It is going to be TRZ versus Isurus. And it is going to be Nuke. We're starting things off here, and already TRZ going for the outside push without any smokes. That's crazy, TRZ. Are you alright? Though they do make their way down secret, I'll give them that, and they do find a nice shot and reversive. So who knows, maybe this is a successful push here from the likes of TRZ, but for now, their progress has been halted. They're still able to do some serious damage. Look at these Isurus players, some of them are so low in HP, the Glocks can deal a lot of damage here. Segala to find a kill, and Segala actually burns Noxton live. So who knows, maybe this is still a good round here, but as I say so, it's down to Kramer at 1962, gets the last 4 kills. Numeritos gets it done. Hope I got it right? Numeritos? Anyhow, guys. In terms of map picks, we are starting things off here on Nuke, though I can't really tell you who actually... Oh, right. TRZ ended up picking up Nuke. Our second map, it will be Overpass, and the third one, if that's going to be necessary, the decider is going to be Train. So that should be quite an interesting series, all things considering. But for now, this should be an easy round here for Isurus. Look at this. They're going up against an echoing TRZ side, which, obviously, if you're going up against the rifles, the MP9s, they should be shredded like paper. So it shouldn't be a hard round here for Isurus to pick up. The question is, can TRZ do some damage here? Which, in all fairness, it's possible. The one deagle there in the hands of Fabio. Might just do some damage here. We'll see if that's going to be the case. But overall, yes, I am expecting an Isurus victory. Now the MP9 mops things up in ramp. Easily done there as well by the Isurus players. And alright, there we go. It is a 2-0 lead right now. Not too shabby. Or shall I say, it is Isurus now leading by, DOS. Yes, DOS rounds. Right, this is now the purchase coming in from the TRZ players. As we do see, the rifles are here, a lot of utility being deployed towards outside. We'll see if they can actually cross safely here, as even though the smoke grenades are deployed, it's no wall. Of course, you can get very easily gunned down even as well as crossing towards secrets. That's something TRZ must be very careful about. And thing is, though, there's a massive gap in the smoke, so Myron should be able to do some damage, but yeah, he does the damage, but I was actually hoping to see a lot more coming in from him. So now this is a position where, oh, that's going to work out perfectly for Zam as he picks up the first kill here. And now, Mahuya's not in the best position there with the MP9, but still not that bad a position. So now Myron, oh, there's a lot more players coming into his vicinity. He gets the 2. And now Reversive should be able to clean things up, as this is almost their round. It is a 2-on-2. Make that a 2-on-1. Zam, though, almost finds the kill on the player there, so I can't really say if this is going to be a victory here for TRZ. Crymore and Zam sticking together in this one, which I do like to see. Can they still pull this one through? That's the question. 30 seconds remaining. They must commit to the side. Hey, take here. Crymore with the kill. Well, it's all up to Nox in this position. Not in the best spot to be in, though. As it does pop out of heaven. He's pretty much going to be good for the 1 kill, but can he find the second? Oh, this is superb timing. He finds the first one. He sees the second guy's feet, and he should be able to pick this one up right now. He can even try to attempt the full-on defuse here, the ninja defuse, if you will, and oh, there we go. Zam? Hello? He's not even going for it. He doesn't even think the player's got a kit. That's a big mistake. Big mistake from Zam. That's going to allow Isurus to pick up a 3rd round. So, yeah, that was an interesting round, I guess you could say. All things considering, that's not a bad round there for Isurus to win. I mean, that was a great clutch there coming in from the player. But all things considering, like TRZ, I think this is going to be a pretty difficult TRZ side for them. We'll see if it's going to be the case, but for now, not going great. 1962. He's able to spot out the feet of the player there. In fact, looks like TRZ might just go for commitment here on the upper bomb side as the smoke grenades do rain in. 1962 still does the damage, and this is still looking great here for Isurus. Only lost to one player, make that 2 losses, but still a good round for them as they do pick it up. It is 4-0. And obviously that loss actually puts a team like TRZ in a pretty difficult economical predicament. For them, it is going to be the simplest of ecos. Only a couple of those upgraded P250s coming into place, CZs and Deagles. But other than that, things are not looking that great here in the TRZ camp. Even though I think this is their own map pick, Max, good early pickup there on Zam. For the smoke, of course. Lucky, I guess you could say. But there's also some skill involved to land a shot like that. But anyhow, a team like TRZ, this is probably a round where, yes, you can definitely consider going for one of the upper bomb side hits. You only have the pistols to work with. If you do get up close and personal with those pistols, that's where you can do the damage. And now Max, about to see a lot more players coming in. He does have his teammate backing him up in the form of Myron. But I don't think the backup is going to be too necessary. It is, in fact, going to be another clean round here for Isurus, an early 5-0 lead. And of course, TRZ, they're back on the purchase. We can see the AK-47s are being invested. The SG-5 for free in the hands of Zam. But for now, the majority of the TRZ players seem to be heading over towards the outside area from what I can tell. Again, something tells me they're going to be throwing down the smoke grenades to cross on over towards Secret. That seems to be the name of the game. As the players there from TRZ, still not really committing anywhere just yet. Knocks it with the op, fires off the shot, and it lands dead on Zam. And as we do see, TRZ, they have thrown down the smoke of walls, but they're not really making any moves right now, which is quite odd. Because the smokes are about to fade, and once they do, in a whole world of problems. For now, it looks like they have been able to cross. So they can tick that off the list here, TRZ. And they're continuing to shift on forward, though. One of the players has made a step. Nuxe reposition himself here towards Secret. Making sure the players will have a difficult time entering through here. The Molotov doesn't really land on him, but he does get the shot in. Good pickups there by Nuxe. This makes things that much harder here for TRZ, Crymore, and Sony. Nuxe again, reposition himself, find himself the 4th kill. This is just superb stuff from Nuxe. And now the last player here, Crymore. As he has been spotted out. They know where he's stationed at, but 20 seconds remaining. Can't even keep his life intact. Don't really think that's going to be the case. In fact, 6-0 here for Isurus. And again, for TRZ, they're back in this weird and awkward limbo where one of the rounds, yes, they can have a purchase, they can have the AK-47s, the Kriegs and whatnot coming into purchase. But afterwards, if they lose a round like that, it's back on the eco, or in this case, the partial investment. Yeah, a couple of those CZs coming into play, the Mac 10 here for Crymore, as the players do make the push happen here. Where are those headshots coming in through them? Did Reversive get headshotted by 1962? I think that's the case. I'm not sure why he was losing HP that fast. But as you see, TRZ, they have bombs control, though. Ooh, that's risky from Myron. A bit too overzealous. That is going to allow TRZ to plant the bomb, and in fact, pretty much win the round on the back of their aggression. I'm not sure how they were able to pull that one off, but okay, that was a successful round here for TRZ. They pick it up. This now forces Isurus to make a reinvestment, as we do see the purchase does come through. It's not that bad. It's a pretty good looking purchase here for Isurus. 4 AUGs coming into place, 1 AWP. At the end of losing this round, then yeah, I think that's when we might see an Isurus eco. But for now, I mean, as far as investments are concerned, this is a solid one from Isurus. Fabio peeking on through, but doesn't see the players, in fact. So now I would presume this is going to be TRZ, maybe again slowing down the pace as they've done so in the past. They have a couple of players stationed. Yeah, we could actually even open up the map for this. They have a couple of their players in the outside area, and 2 seem to be working around in radio room. Myron spots out the player there. Ooh, the AUG should have been able to get that kill. Now I think I kind of understand what Zam is trying to do there. He's just showing off the CTs that, guys, there's clearly someone here in ramp. And right about now, TRZ finally making a commitment here. They are heading over towards the outside area. And the way they're moving right now, something tells me it might just be a split here on the upper bomb side. But as we do see the kills in the feed, that is going to be every single TRZ player dropping dead except for Sagala. But I think he's about to meet his maker anytime soon as Reversive gets a kill, and that's going to be 7-1 here for Isurus. So far, it has been a great CT side from Isurus Gaming. Pretty much only a couple of rounds that were kind of close as far as I remember. But primarily it has been like a superb CT side from Isurus. TRZ having a very difficult time on the terrorist side thus far. But for now, it is going to be the TRZ players heading over towards the outside. In fact, all 5 players are stationed towards there. So I guess we could see... Oh, look at the aggression there from Noxted. This is uncommon. I don't think any of the TRZ players will anticipate him to be there. That's going to allow Isurus to secure a first opening kill. And in most instances, if you're Noxted in this position, or any opera playing that aggressively, you should be backing away, but not Noxted, it seems like. And there we go. Isurus are just styling on TRZ right now. They're looking so dominant against a team like this, and quite understandably so. I mean, Isurus Gaming, if you guys remember, they did play in DreamHack Masters Dallas not that long ago. Wait, who did they end up losing to, I wonder? I think Isurus lost to Renegades, wasn't it? 2-1, I'd like to say that was the scoreline. But that's the great thing when you get to not only attend big international events, because once you attend a big international event, not only are you able to play in a different LAN environment, but you also have a great opportunity to actually practice with some of the teams there. And it obviously allows you to grow your experience and whatnot. I can't really see it try to cast in Spanish though. But I can tell you this push from TRZ, not looking too bad here, all things considering. I mean, they almost have themselves bombs to control, almost, but it's simply not good enough. Max right now, and of course Nox to find the final kills. That is going to be 9 rounds here for Isurus, but I can't really say I am trying to cast this one in Spanish, though. I do know how to count to 4 in Spanish, so... Wait, let me think. You got uno. You got uno, dos, tres, cuatro. 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? So I guess I know something, but if only I knew the numerals of Spanish, then yeah, I could say that. Oh, 9 rounds for Isurus and uno for TRZ. Oh, the aggression from Isurus not working around this time around. A nice attempt, but that is a good trade for TRZ. We're talking a 4-4 scenario here from the T side. Could even be a 4-3 by this point. But yes, Isurus, they still have to be careful in their approach, even though they're clearly styling on a team like TRZ. You don't want to be giving away 3 rounds like that. Because going, too overzealous for commitments like that could be a bit dissatisfying. In fact, there's a position where TRZ, even though they did put themselves in a somewhat decent 4-4 scenario early on, we're bound to the 4-3. Sigala, he clearly sees the player there. In fact, I'm not sure why Nocte even peeks on it. It would have made a lot more sense to play it passively. But not Nocte, he's feeling ballsy, he goes with a peek and he gets obliterated. Let's see, TRZ, 30 seconds remaining. That's still a lot of time to make a commitment here. Oh, that's an attempt. An interesting one from Sigala. But now, if you're TRZ, come on, 15 seconds remaining. You just have to commit to the push here if you're Crymor and Sonny. And that's the thing. Coming out of Blue Hut ain't easy. And even though Crymor first, the first one, he can't get it on the second guy. 1962 secures the kill. And that's going to be 10 rounds here for Isurus. Of course, we did hear some of that great Easy for Ents anthem. It's a great anthem. Can't take that away from it. But anyhow, TRZ, I think at this point, I wouldn't be too surprised if you do see something like a tactical timeout come out, because let's be real, guys, like, they're getting absolutely battered here by this point. It's not looking great here for the TRZ guys, and maybe the timeout is something they could use by this point, but as they are committing here towards ramp, this could be some of that early success here, an early kill here for TRZ that could put things back in their favor. Max, there's a lot more players coming in. He does have reversive to back him up. And as we do see the crossfire is set up, TRZ are finding it very difficult to penetrate this defensive. That is going to be pretty much it here. Lonesome player Crymor is down, and 11 rounds here for Isurus. Nine is nueve. Okay. 5 is Cinco. Cinco, is it? I'm not so sure, guys. I'm just gonna stick to the Spanish 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Pronouncing anything other than that is quite difficult from what I can tell. Anyhow, the TRZ boys not having a good start here on the terror side of Nuke, but 1962, he misses the easiest jump in the game. I'm not sure how that happened. Anyhow, Max, you might see a lot of these players coming in. I think that is a smoke grenade thrown out from, who was it? From one of the TRZ players, I'd like to say. Molotov's being thrown out. It is going to be a ramp push here from TRZ. No, Sigala! He whiffs the Molotov! Oh, Meyer! That's a prime position to be in. Let's secure the first one. That is some great trigger disciplines. And now TRZ with a commitment here on the upper bomb site. This is looking horrible. It's looking horrible here for TRZ. Not even finding a single kill. Barely doing any damage. And that is going to be 12 rounds here for Isurus. Something tells me this is going to be easy for Isurus. Easy for Isurus. At least on the CT side of Nuke. I don't know. Maybe the T side of Nuke might be a different story. But, I mean, with them having 12 rounds thus far, I mean, it is quite a lot. Bring up the scoreboard here, folks. Money, not an issue. Every single player here from Isurus able to step up. Oh, that's a nifty angle from Zam. I think he spots out the player. That's going to allow him to pick up the first kill. And there we go. There's actually the Fabio getting things done. All right. So we're down to a 3-on-3. This is probably the closest we've been thus far. Let's see how it goes here. Look, it is. It's TRZ finding all the kills. That's going to put Max in a pretty much unwinnable position as the smoke grenades burn out. It's so easy for Sonny to get that kill. 2 rounds here for TRZ. Obviously, 5 rounds on the terrorist side of Nuke is not great. But 2 rounds on the terrorist side of Nuke, that's quite horrible. I mean, the best possible case right now for TRZ is obviously to pick up the 3 rounds. Is that possible for TRZ? Definitely so. Definitely so. Can they get it done, though? I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. In terms of weaponry, they do have Sagala and the AWP. That's a pretty hefty investment. And with the AWP coming out, I don't think it is going to be any fast aggression just yet. That's the thing. If you do have someone on the sniper rifle, it does make a lot of sense for that player to try and find some freedom around the map. Maybe he can be the one to open things up. If he does find those openings, that could be a lifeline here for TRZ. But as we do see Isurus, they're holding the line. Not even going for any sort of aggressive plays right now. They're just pretty much holding the line. In fact, towards outside, I think they only have 1 player. Is that Noxa in that position? Yeah, that is Noxa, but look at the angle he's holding. This is tight. Flash is reading through. That's going to be Myron picking up a kill. A lot more exchanges happening here on the upper bomb side. Reverse! Ooh, that was painful to watch, but I think the rest of these Isurus guys should be able to close this one out. Zam will have a difficult time getting anything done here. Noxe got his number and also got the kill. That is going to be 13 rounds here for Isurus and only 2 for TRZ. 2 rounds isn't that great. If I'm being honest, 2 rounds on the terrorist side of Nuke is not that great. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But as of right now, the guys here from TRZ, if they do pick up the pistol round, for sure, they have a chance. It's definitely quite possible to pull off a comeback. I've seen comebacks that are on the CT side of Nuke. Is TRZ the team to pull off a comeback? We'll just have to wait and see. Early grenade here. A full commitment here on the B-bomb site. They are coming in through ramp here. Sagala spots out the players. He will be backing away. This is going to allow a team like Isurus to actually make their way towards the lower bomb site and maybe even plant the bomb because there doesn't seem to be a single player here on TRZ except for Sony. Oh boy, his has a lot to do here. And that's going to be 1962 to get the job done here. They're all here in the vent room. That's going to be Fabio to pick up a kill. So this is still quite doable for a team like TRZ. It's still a chance. Much needed round for them to pick up. Reverse Civ is here on the side to help out his own teammate here. 1962. Oh, look at Numeritos go. He's able to find the 2 kills, and now Sagala. This is quite difficult clutch. He can try to go for this one. He has to go for this one. But it is going to be Numeritos to close it out. 14 rounds for Isurus Gaming. And that's the problem for TRZ. That's the big problem for them. They don't pick up the pistol rounds. So the next round has to be a force buy. And in terms of force buys, it's looking quite dreadful here for TRZ. A couple CZs coming into play. A Nova, a UMP. Maxto. Oh, Maxto might get lucky. In fact, Crimer's here, pushed up aggressively here, so the Nova comes out on top. There we go. I mean, that's a good early pickup here for the TRZ guys. The question is, can you get anything done afterwards and not move it in here towards Secret? I can't really say I'm a big fan of how the guys from Isurus are playing this one. They're playing this one out there 1 by 1. Not a big fan of that at all. And right now, it is going to be the TRZ players still holding their angles here. If anything, Isurus I would probably just love to see them group up and hit one of these sides here. Ooh, Sam, that's nasty. He's going to keep on the player. He's keeping on the pressure. Nocta will he see him? He sees him, and he gets the kill. That's some spider senses from Nocta. That's going to allow Isurus Gaming pretty much on the back of that one kill to secure this one. I'd like to say so, but Sony, ooh, he's quick with the UMP, isn't he? No bomb plant just yet, but he should be coming in any time right now. Reversive and Myron. Now out of the best positions here. Reversive sees the player. The MAC-10 comes out on top. And now it's up to Sonny. And he can get it done. That's going to be 15 rounds here for Isurus Gaming. And TRZ having... Man, they're having a difficult time here. If I do recall correctly, this is going to be the map pick of TRZ. So, yeah, if you're a fan of TRZ and you're hoping for them to succeed in this best of 3, so far they have a horrendous start in their own map pick. So, I can't really say I have a lot of faith moving forward in a map like Overpass, but we're just going to have to wait and see, folks. TRZ can't capitulate just yet. They still have rounds to work with here, and okay, that's a good start. That's going to be Zam picking up a kill. Though Max does secure a kill of his own, and Zam goes to town here. UMP in hand, and he's finding all the kills here. He's going for more here. Zam's on fire right now. He's got the AK, but won't succeed in getting that kill, and now Sony left in a 1-on-2. And not the best position here for Sony. He's out here in secret. And, okay, he actually finds the kill there on one of the players, so he can still make this one work here. But Reversive, he's going for the outside play. This is 200 IQ here from Reversive. Can he find the timing, though? He's more or less anticipating the player to be there. Ooh, the timing, it's just not right there, and oh, Reversive sees him. The one bullet gets it done. Easy for Isurus. They pick up the first map, 16-2. And of course, guys, this is a best of 3, so their second map will be upon us shortly. It will be Overpass, so stay tuned to the broadcast as we'll be right back with some more Counter-Strike action.